Ever wondered what life would be like after a nuclear apocalypse? Picture a world ravaged by nuclear warfare where the once bustling cities are now eerie ghost towns, and the lush green landscapes have been replaced by barren wastelands. This is the chilling reality of the Fallout series, a world where survival is a brutal struggle, and the usual rules of society no longer apply. In this bleak world, humanity has found refuge in massive underground bunkers known as vaults. These vaults, developed by the fictional Vault-Tec Corporation, were designed to protect a portion of the population from the nuclear holocaust, preserving them for a future where they could re-emerge and reclaim the world. The inhabitants of these vaults lived in relative comfort, shielded from the horrors outside, and nurtured with the hope of a brighter future. However, the world outside the vaults is anything but hopeful. The nuclear fallout has transformed the Earth into a harsh and unforgiving place. The once familiar animals have mutated into grotesque creatures, the water is irradiated, and the air is thick with the stench of decay. The survivors who were not fortunate enough to find shelter in the vaults have been left to fend for themselves in this nightmarish world, their humanity slowly eroding away in their desperate fight for survival. In the Fallout series, we follow the journey of characters like Lucy McLean, who emerges from the safety of her vault, only to be confronted with the harsh realities of the post-apocalyptic world. The world outside is a far cry from the peaceful life she led in the vault. Every breath is a struggle, every step could be her last, and trust is a luxury she can't afford. But the real horror of this world is not just the mutated beasts or the contaminated environment, but the unseen horrors that lurk within the hearts of the survivors. The world of Fallout is a grim reminder of the depths humanity can sink to when pushed to the brink of extinction. Imagine emerging from a vault into a world where everything is out to kill you. In the Fallout series, that's not just a nightmare, it's a reality. Meet Lucy McLean, a vault dweller thrust into the harsh reality of the wasteland. Lucy, a product of Vault 33, had spent her life in the safety of her subterranean home. Sheltered and naive, she was unprepared for the horrors that awaited her in the apocalyptic world beyond her vault. Her father Hank, the overseer of Vault 33, had ensured she was educated and skilled, but nothing could prepare her for the brutal reality of the wasteland. Emerging from the vault, Lucy found herself in a world that bore no resemblance to the history books she had read. The Earth was a desolate wasteland, scarred by nuclear weapons. The animals had mutated into terrifying creatures, and the humans, well, they were the worst monsters of all. Everyone she encountered seemed to want her dead. Lucy's journey was marked by a series of chilling encounters. From raiders and mutants to the harsh environmental conditions, the threats were constant and unending. Each brush with death chipped away at her naivety, hardening her into a survivor. The turning point came around episode 6 or 7. Lucy realized that to survive, she had to be willing to kill. It was a harsh reality, but in the wasteland, it was kill or be killed. She had to shed her innocence, her belief in the inherent goodness of people. She had to accept that not everyone was nice, not everyone could be trusted. This transformation was not immediate, nor was it easy, but it was necessary. Lucy had to adapt, to change, to survive. And survive she did. Lucy McLean, once a naive vault dweller, became a hardened wasteland survivor. Her journey is a stark reminder of the brutality of the post-apocalyptic world of Fallout. It's a world where trust is a liability, where survival is the only goal, and where the only rule is to kill or be killed. In a world where trust is a liability, Lucy learns to kill or be killed. Did you know Fallout was banned in numerous countries? Yes, you heard it right. The Fallout series, despite its riveting narrative and immersive gameplay, has had its fair share of controversy. The primary reason lies in its unabashed, raw portrayal of substance abuse and addiction, a theme that many find too sensitive to be included in a video game. Imagine this. You're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, fighting for survival. The world as you know it has crumbled, and every day is a battle against hunger, radiation, and marauding bands of raiders. In such dire circumstances, you'd probably resort to anything that gives you an edge, right? This is where chems come into play in the Fallout universe. Chems are in-game drugs, a double-edged sword that grants both benefits and detriments. They can enhance your abilities, giving you the strength to carry more items, the stamina to run faster, or the mental acuity to hack into complex computer systems. Sounds helpful, doesn't it? But here's the catch, these chems also have negative effects, often manifesting as addiction. Just like real-life narcotics, the chems in Fallout can lead to dependency. Abuse them, and your character will suffer withdrawal symptoms, impacting your gameplay in significant ways. This level of realism in depicting drug use and its consequences is what sparked controversy and led to the game's ban in several countries. But let's take a step back and view this from a broader perspective. Isn't Fallout merely mirroring the dark side of survival, the desperate measures individuals might resort to when pushed to the brink? It's not promoting drug use, rather, it's showcasing the harsh realities of a post-apocalyptic world where morality is often a luxury that survivors can't afford. In conclusion, Fallout doesn't shy away from showcasing the dark side of survival. It's a raw, unfiltered exploration of humanity's struggle in the face of extinction, and the controversial elements only add to its gritty realism. While it might not be everyone's cup of tea, it's undeniably a game that pushes boundaries and challenges norms. What happens when a safe haven is no more? Let's delve into the story of Shady Sands, a once thriving community that faced the harsh reality of the post-apocalyptic world. Shady Sands began as a humble settlement, founded by the survivors who had the courage to venture out into the unforgiving wasteland. Over time it flourished, becoming a beacon of hope amidst the desolation. Its people worked tirelessly, transforming the barren lands into fertile fields, erecting sturdy buildings, and establishing a sense of order and community. The evolution of Shady Sands didn't stop there. As its reputation spread across the wasteland, it attracted more survivors, growing in size and influence. It wasn't long before it transformed into the New California Republic, a political powerhouse that attempted to recreate the democratic ideals of the old world. With a population of over 700,000 residents, it stood as a testament to human resilience and ingenuity. But the world of Fallout is a cruel one, where the shadow of destruction looms large. In the year 2277, the New California Republic, the evolved form of Shady Sands, met its end. A nuclear bomb, the same instrument of devastation that had originally transformed the world into a wasteland, was its downfall. The destruction of Shady Sands is a poignant reminder of the volatile nature of the post-apocalyptic world. It underscores the grim reality that in a world teetering on the brink, no place, no matter how secure or prosperous, is truly safe. It's a world where survival is a constant struggle, where the specter of annihilation is ever present. But as the story of Shady Sands also shows, it's a world where hope persists. Despite the odds, despite the devastation, people continue to strive, to build, to dream. Because in the end, the human spirit is indomitable. In the post-apocalyptic world of Fallout, even the safest places are not immune to destruction. And yet, even in the face of such destruction, the will to survive, to rebuild, remains unbroken. That's the enduring lesson of Shady Sands. In a world where survival is the only priority, is there room for morality? This question echoes throughout the wastelands of Fallout. Characters like Lucy McLean, emerging from the safe confines of their vaults, are thrust into a world where the lines between right and wrong are blurred by desperation and the will to survive. Take for instance the factions that inhabit this post-apocalyptic landscape. None can truly be classified as good or bad. The Brotherhood of Steel, for instance, might seem noble in their quest to preserve technology, but their methods can often be morally questionable. The Minutemen, on the other hand, are perhaps the closest to what one might consider good, but even they are not without their flaws. It's this moral ambiguity that makes the Fallout series so compelling. And then, there are the complex relationships that form amidst the chaos. Consider Mia and Vada. Their relationship is a testament to the intricate dynamics that evolve when survival is the primary objective. Mia's confession of love for Vada, and their subsequent intimate encounter is not just a romantic subplot, it's a portrayal of human vulnerability and the desperate need for connection in a world gone mad. But what happens when love gives way to survival? When Vada reconciles with her family and chooses to maintain a friendship with Mia, it's a powerful demonstration of the sacrifices one must make in the Fallout. It's a reminder that in this world, personal desires often have to take a back seat to the greater need for survival. In Fallout, survival often trumps morality, leading to complex character dynamics and relationships. This isn't just a post-apocalyptic game series, it's a study in the human condition when pushed to its limits. It's a reminder that even in the face of nuclear annihilation, the human spirit persists, adapts, and finds a way to navigate through the moral minefields of this new world order. Today we delved into the harsh realities of Fallout's post-apocalyptic world, Lucy McLean's transformative journey, the controversial elements that led to the game's ban in many countries, the tragic story of Shady Sands, and the intricate moral dilemmas faced by the characters. Remember, in the world of Fallout, survival is the only game worth playing.